So here we are, finally. A Bridge Too Close has aired. Both episodes, part 1 and 2. It's a two-parter, but they aired them both today, thank God. Couldn't wait another week. I was getting really, really antsy to watch them, finally. They aired finally up here in Canada, YTV. And, they were amazing. Definitely some of the better animation we've seen. Voice acting, as usual, is great. Blur, so nice to hear him again. Shockwave, I've always loved his voice. Just great. Omega Supreme, his voice surprised me. I never really heard his voice before. I didn't know really what to expect. I know the character, but I've never really heard him. So he was a cool voice. I need to look up actually who played him. His voice sounds so familiar, but I can't quite place it because I guess there's probably voice synthesizing or something. Best part is, though, they were starting to kind of have a bunch of plots going on, things that got put aside, and so much stuff was going on. I was starting to get worried that it would become too big for the writers to handle. But it's nice to see that they've started kind of tying them together. It was kind of cheap how they did it a little bit. But I'm just happy that they kind of closed off some plots, like the Wasp thing. Now Bumblebee realizes that Wasp is innocent, and hopefully he'll be in soon, and Waspinator, yeah. Mega Supreme's gone. That's kind of sad. That was really sad. I can't believe that. Totally surprised by the clone army there by Starscream. I'm surprised they betrayed him so fast, but really, you should come to expect it. I mean, they're clones of Starscream. But, Girl Scream was awesome. Tara Strong. I liked that voice. It was good. But, you know what? Now I cannot wait for season 3. Because as much as plots were realized and everything was sort of figured out, now we have a whole bunch more stuff going on. We have Megatron floating in the middle of space with Starscream. And I'm kind of curious what's going to happen there. I have this kind of wish that who will come in, big pointy horns, wings, tore up Cybertron once or twice. Unicron. I really hope that maybe he'll come in. Part of me doesn't, just because we've had bad experiences with them in the Energon, sorry. The Unicron trilogy, whatever it was. I never watched them. But I do know that it was pretty crap. But just for the sake of nostalgia, because, I grew up on the Transformers movie and everything. What else? Sorry. I guess everybody was right. She's a robot. I don't know, man. Some people are saying she's kind of like a Terminator or something, but she, got a cold, and she cries, and she aged. So I'm really curious to see how they're going to explain that. That's going to be interesting, I think. Long story short, still totally impressed with the writing. Some of the episodes, but the last few have been good. Sorry No One's Home, I hated that. Black Friday was good. Whatever. You know the episodes. But yeah, just impressed with the writing, and just some of it can be so mature sometimes that it's kind of scary. The whole Omega Supreme thing, I mean, I think they pretty much all but said he was dead, he actually died, in the Great War, and they brought him back using open spark surgery, which I thought was kind of funny. I hope that was just Ratchet using a play on human slang or whatever. But pretty much they brought him back to life, and he was all confused, he didn't know what was going on, he was saying he was scared, and Ratchet was just all trying to be all kind of good bedside manners guy, and it was really good character development on his part. I really felt for him. I know it's a cartoon character, but I felt for him. It was kind of sad. And now with that all said, I shall insert a catchy sign-off remark and wish you all a good night.